So, hi everybody, my name is Keely Woolley and I am the founder of Metamorforsuccess, Inspiring Leadership Endeavour. And what I wanted to talk to you today is about one of the products that I help serve my clients with, because it is a key link to my Freedom Transformation Formula, which is all about re-injecting vitality back into people's lives. I first got introduced to these products by a lovely lady called Lorraine Wellesby, and I met her through the Santander Women's Leadership Programme early last year in April. And for some reason we clicked. I think it might have been the gin and tonic. But we had lots of laughter, and eventually Lorraine started to get to know more and more about me. And one of the things that she discovered is, apart from me suffering full burnout and going through a big journey of recovery, she also discovered that both my husband and my daughter have suffered with and suffer with very poor health in terms of both their physical and mental health. Both my husband and my daughter have got fibromyalgia and hypermobility. And because you're in pain all of the time, that can affect your mental capacity and well-being. And also with my husband, since he was in his early 20s, and he'll talk more about in a moment, he's had severe back injuries. And obviously when you have back injuries, one, you quite often are not heard because people can't see you, they can't see a back injury, so they often say it's excuses. And then with that, when you're not being listened, it causes other problems. And of course, when you're taking lots of medication, both my husband and my daughter, that can have even more impact on both your mental capacity, your gut health, and various other things. So first of all, I'd like to introduce my husband, Dean. And Dean, if you could share with us your story, really from when it first started, what caused you to really effectively get to your dream state.
Okay. Hi, I'm Dean. Now, like as Keely said earlier, was that I started with a back injury in my early 20s, and that progressed all the way through my life really to now. But from about 2016 was when I had a few things done to my spine that I think probably started the fibromyalgia in me. And at that time as well, my mum had been diagnosed with dementia, so her health was deteriorating. But what I didn't realise at the same time was that my health was deteriorating too. And it got to the point where at work I was forgetting things, and you've probably, you guys probably noticed this that sometimes that the world's becoming a bit hazy, a bit cloudy, and that's what it was for me. But then all this sort of culminated when eventually, I think it was in about March 2018, that my back went, and it was only days later that I I think my brain went with it, and I stopped engaging it, and that was when, obviously, that was when my life sort of ended at that point.
Now, what I would love to ask you, Dean, since you had the Dream Herbal Infusion and the Inner Calm, what difference has it made to you, and how has it changed things?
Wow. Yeah, it was a wow. Basically, I think we got the package came on, I believe it was the Monday afternoon, late Monday afternoon. We didn't really use it afterwards because once my brain wasn't working that great then at all. And so we started it, I believe it was on the Wednesday night. So got up Thursday morning, and my sleep had gone. I mean, I wear a smartwatch to bed to record my sleep because I like to know about my sleep these days. And my sleep pattern for as long as we can know now, it has been up and down, never know when I'm sleeping, and it's all over the place. The figures are everywhere. But when we look back now on the data that I've been recording, from the Thursday morning, so we've taken it for one night, that since then, all the figures have levelled off. And so the Thursday, I felt a bit better. Friday, a bit more better, because the thing was in the sleep data that I was recording, it was about there's the physical recovery and the mental recovery. Now those figures had suddenly gone up really high. So now my brain was having the mental recovery that I guess I probably hadn't been having for a very long time. And then it was on the Saturday morning when I got up, I commented to Keely a few times that I felt like my old self, that going back, God, probably to about 2012, when I was a completely different person. And I actually felt switched on. I felt mentally aware. It was like the cloud of mist had gone and vaporised, and all of a sudden I had this mental clarity. And I was remembering all the weird names like Göbekli Tepe, Lebanon, Baalbek, and talking about monoliths and all this mad stuff that I wasn't capable of. A week, now 2 weeks ago now, and it was just amazing. If I would never have believed that. I guess it was 2 products mainly had completely changed my life, woke me back up, and I'm still not 100% there, but I'm 100% better than I was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Before having this product, was whenever I was doing anything, my brain would be telling me to sit down. And to be honest with you, I didn't want to get out of laying in the chair. All I wanted to do was lay there. But since Saturday, my brain hasn't been telling me to sit down at all. So that has been, wow.
Just to end on this, first of all, Dean,
Okay.
do you now see a future for yourself?
Yes, I do, yes. And from that Saturday, my brain has sort of gone, right, don't need that, get rid of that, changed all these things. But at the same point, I found that not only am I, looking at what am I going to do today? But now I'm thinking ahead. And it's like, it's obviously, I'm making goals for myself. But it's sort of like the long-term goal, the mid-term goal, what I need to do today, and all those things. Something that, like I say, once again, 2 weeks ago, I wasn't doing any of that. I look forward to training again and to doing things and getting out there, and it's great.
Yeah. And the good thing is that it also means that he has wanted to join me as one of my team of consultants for Arbonne, because he wants to get out there and help others to be able to help themselves and start a journey of recovery themselves. And you want to continue your journey of recovery. I know that you're still at the beginning, but you're still much further forward than you were today. And I have to say, I'm getting a little bit emotional now, because it's been game changing for me as well, because I see not only a future for me, I see a future for us and our family. So anybody out there that wants to find out more about Arbonne, but also be able to find out more about the Freedom Transformation Formula and how I help my clients, then I would love for you to reach out to me. I will have details on the link in the comments, but my website is www.metamorforsuccess.com, and I'll also share information about the Arbonne products and my website, so you can go and find out more for yourself. And of course, if anybody wants to ask any questions, then please feel free to ask questions in the comments, and we can have a chat privately. Anyway, thank you, and thank you for your time, and thank you, Dean. Cheers.
Okay.